See pot 32, as you can see, 32. I don't know how much this will show. It's Wednesday the 17th of July. It's quite sunny, so I don't know if it'll impact on the video. Chunk area again. Cleared some of that the other week and look at it. Back to where it was. It's brambles taking over. At least the freezer's going to be full this year. Plenty there, all up there. Also all down here as well. I've been cutting it back, trying to control it. It's all in here. And I've just noticed that one. If you can see it. Up there somewhere. There's a black one already. So I don't know how I'm going to get to some of these. I might have to cut some spaces in just so I can get to them, because there's loads over there. Choco-block, man. Choco-block. But there you go. Still haven't done anything with that. So I think the tarpaulin's obviously compressed the weeds, but the weeds are still coming forward on the sides and any holes in the tarpaulin. So I'm not in no rush. Raised beds and onions. I've lost quite a few onions there. And there, they started rotting at the bottom. Normally if they sat on water too much, they rot underneath. We ain't had the water, so I can't blame that. Just noticed another one there. That one there. Yeah, so that one's gone rotten. That one there. I pulled them all up the other day, but someone else is taking them, knocking them over. That one's alright. That one's alright, still in the soil. I think what the issue is, the soil. Because this is the soil I got from a chap from his garden. It looked okay when they gave me it. Put it all in. After a few weeks when it had been raining, all that was left was subsoil. It's what was underneath his shed. And I said there was tons of stones. I've tried filling it up with some old compost, any spare soil that I had at the compost area. Granted, I would have put some wood chippings down as well, what had rotted down. But I may have to, it's mainly these first couple of beds, I may have to, was the first 3 beds, is take the soil out, dispose of the soil, and just put some more soil in. Maybe that's put me hand in my pocket and get some. So we'll have to see how that goes. Because this bed and that bed, that was some like the old wood chippings what I took off from the paths and things like that. Only around the compost area, nothing anywhere else. But see, it still grows weeds and the soil ain't too bad underneath. So I may have to skim the top of that off. Onions at this side. Now I've just noticed them ones there. That one's rotten as well. That one rotten as well. So I only lost 1 or 2 at the beginning, but they're fun like a deck of cards. Them ones aren't too bad. Same as them, they aren't too bad. Same one here. Some of it's slow starters, different onions. These ones are better. So they're better on there. They're filling up, but I can't remember which ones I planted in whichever bed. They're okay. And same as them, and they're okay. So I may have lost maybe them beds at the front. So anyway, I see how it goes. A few months ago, I planted some I won some seeds, giant onion seeds and some giant marrows. I planted them, they never took, got knocked over and whatever in the greenhouse. Replanted them again, a bit late in the season, but I'll give it a go. Planted that marrow seed there, planted it in soil. Well, I grew it first, put it in soil, then it got eaten by slugs, but it's come back. So it's coming back slowly. So we'll monitor that one. That should get the seeds that I got from them, got given for them ones, were like £100 plus marrows. Not we're never going to eat a £100 marrow, but there was giant marrows. So if I can grow them, I'll keep the seeds and maybe try them, grow them again next year. Potatoes. These are the potatoes I grew. Well, what I found in the cupboard, there was already chitin in the cupboards, some salad onions, put them in, and took some up the other day. Took to plant, I'll say each one's one single spud, and I got a good 20-ish spuds off it, out of 2 spuds, which is a good return. May not get anything on the rest, but I'll dig some up next time, and I'll also try and put some pictures on. So there's no point throwing your spuds away. I mean, so I didn't even dig any trenches. When I planted them, got my trowel, dug 6 inches down, made an hole, put it in, and just covered it over. Didn't build no trenches, didn't no backfilling. I just buried them straight away, and so I got some free spuds. And it's like I said, you can do it in bags, carrier bags, fill it with soil, put your potatoes in there. You do them with flower pots, same again. Put some potatoes in the flower pot, grow them in there. I think I told you the story before, where I put some potatoes into a flower pot outside the garden, took it home when it started growing, told the missus, oh look, brought you a flower for the garden. But then didn't tell her it was a spud. Growing some potatoes, so got a bit of greenery for the garden. Then after the greenery died back, added some potatoes for my tea. So you can't go wrong. So it's easy for the kids to do as well. Any spare potatoes, just shove them in. You probably have to do the same with tomato seeds, tomatoes, pepper seeds, anything. You give it a go. You're not losing anything. You get a bit of compost. Anyway, I waffled on that. I ain't really touched this as well, the cabbages, the sprouts. I ain't really touched it. The weeds are holding it up. So I'm going to have to come down that weekend and get that sorted out. Apple tree. So they're only small, but they're coming on. First year, I think, or whatever it is. So looking forward to them. Rest of the stuff I've grown, apples, pears, nah, no shot. I had 3 in here, none of them I took. The cherry tree is starting to grow. I think it's a cherry tree or a pear tree, one of them starting to show the other bit. Right, weeds, weeds. Grass. This is what I did the other week. I pulled up all the edging, dug up all the weeds, well, shoved some to that side, cut it all back, covered it all over. Next to the neighbours had theirs trimmed, so that's all the dead grass up there. So that's no more weeds on this side coming through. I'll still get them through, they'll still grow, they'll find their way underneath somewhere, but that's one thing less to maintain all the time, so which is all good. So it goes all the way up here. Show you. Just run out of carpets now and again. It's a shame you cover all the soil up, like, but I'm moving all this because the weeds on there. They're going to flower soon. The weeds, dandelions. I'll leave them so the bees can get onto the nectar. Then we'll get rid of them. There's some more. It's all clear up here. There's a dicky bird. So I've cleared it all best I can. Then I'll come round to the junk area at the bottom, the compost area. So it's still work in progress around here, but it's getting there. Rome wasn't built in a day. Allotment wasn't built in 7 years. I've got some paved slabs to come, which I'm going to cover over them. I'll get rid of them weeds. Comfrey, going to cut that back up and put it into maybe one of the bins and use it as fertiliser for next year. When it starts growing, it stinks. Really does. But it's an acquired smell. It really does smell. Then you take it off, throw that bit on the compost heap. Then you've got some free fertiliser, which this tub, that's in there, been used in that. Raspberries and that lot. Raspberries and loganberries, they're still growing. They're coming up good. I need to get here and take some more. So I know what'll happen. I'll come back in a couple of days and the bloody birds have ate them all. But bit for nature, bit for me. As long as I get some, I'm happy. I think I took home £1 last time. Really, I just let it go to not rack and ruin, but they're just letting it take its course and just grow where it wants. There's a few weeds in here which I need to get rid of. Rhubarb, I need to get some of that took home because it's near the end of the season to start taking that home. So I'll get some of that in the freezer. Don't know if that's a cherry tree or pear tree. Now, I think that's dead. And this is either a cherry tree or a pear tree, so it's starting to grow. But we've had no rain, so I'm watering it. And fingers crossed, it'll keep growing. Pond, been trying to take some of these flowers out because obviously that's draining all the water. But you look at all the insects all over it. And yeah, let me see that. Little dragonflies everywhere. I've took some weeds out. Normally take the weeds out, leave it by the pond, so any insects left in it, they can get back in, so you don't kill them. And greenhouse. This is going to be a long video. Sorry, people. Polytunnel. I planted. That's another Mara planting in the greenhouse. Might have made a mistake. Planting the greenhouse, and it's growing. I've got 3 cucumber plants which need staking up. But so that's growing. I might have to take the top of it off because it's just going to keep growing and growing and growing and might struggle. The other greenhouse, well, it's full of tomato plants. Tomato plants all going on there. These are the ones that I got given. So they've started to, some tomatoes there, some down there. This side, these are the ones that I planted. Same again. Tomatoes in there, there's some, so a few baby ones in there, and I've just seen some decent ones in here, same again, so I'm not going to run out of tomatoes. Last but not least, this is another Mara planted in there, so this is where you're going to get the Maras from here. So on the same as the like courgettes and things like that, you can eat the little flowers on the top. I could never. I think I've tried them once when they start flowering, like the one underneath. If you can see it underneath there, they will flower. They will open up like a yellow flower, and you can eat them. But same thing on this one. I think I'm going to have to nip the top out, let it go a little bit bigger, nip the top out, so stop it from growing, and just concentrate on what's on the plant that is it itself. Because if it gets up £200, I might not get it through the door. You know what I mean? So we'll see that one out how that one goes. So I think that's it, folks. We'll need some rain. Concentrating on doing a bit of weeding, and I've had a little bit of weeds, but a lot of it's not come because it's been quite dry and not much rain. But the minute we get some rain, that's when the weeds will start coming, and they'll be like a wildfire. They'll just take over. So down here, as I said, down here, it's work in progress. So they're the leaves that I did last year, beginning of the year. They've gone down. This year's compost, I had to throw half a bag of onions away, so it's going rotting, but did well. And last year's compost, which I need to take the rubbish off the top and bag it up. So that's it, folks. So hopefully you enjoyed the little what. There's some onions. One here and one here, because the rest of them all died off and got killed off. So these are my last 2 surviving onions. I'm trying to grow them to, I think there's 10 pound in weight. These might not grow 10 pound, but we'll see. Anyway, I've waffled on. Like I say, Wednesday the 17th of July. It should have been 1st of July, but never had a chance. I will catch you all later. Thanks for walking around, and I'll see you in August. Cheers.